Namaskar, Jojolapa, good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Any any sort of salutations that I need to make, I have just made it right now. So as usual, as a motivational speaker, lifeline coach, lifeline champion, I am today as well here to disseminate the ideas, to spread the message of love, to impart the the best sort of wisdom, and to inject the ideas that I consider that these ideas are the most important, most significant, and most pristine to lead the human life. And I am always, what beautiful people, I'm always investing this beautiful sort of moment for all the guys, all the beautiful people around the universe, so that you all people can be benefited, so that you all people can take the advantages, and you can utilize it properly in your life so far. So my intellectual a group of people, I am always here spreading the message, spreading the love, spreading the support that gonna be so much fruitful and so much you know um, supportive to you all guys. So I am not actually have a lot of time, or let's say I don't mean to tell you is that I am in leisure, but what I have been celebrating, or what I have been doing and investing this time just to feel the essence of the urgency that we all people need to understand on time. The the ideas, the message, or let's say emotion that I am sharing right now may not be get conversed with the ideas that you have in your mind, or the mentality that you are holding right now. But you know the positive ideas are positive, because we should or go, or we should take the pathway that gonna be helpful, that gonna be beneficial for all the people around. So I am taking this morning hour, and taking this time to make it fruitful from the perspective of spirituality, from the perspective of religion, and all the dimensions that are directly attached with our lives. So while talking about the time, definitely it is the morning time, and I am here to explore, to scratch the place, scratch the situation, scratch the issue, so that you can also be there to understand, and you also redive once again the issues that I have been delivering, or let's say I have been giving right now. Most of the time, frequently, what are the issues, what are the ideas, what are the knowledge that I want to impart, is the knowledge that so much relatable to our human life, because comparing to other living things, we human beings have the super sort of brain structure, the brain formation, or let's say the body formation that we have been holding or possessing is so much advanced and so much complicated that first we need to understand the nature of our mentality, nature of our bodily function, and the nature of psychology that we need to develop so far. So transferring any thing, transferring, before transferring, or if we have that sort of mindset, or if we have that sort of strategy to change the society, first of all I think we need to change the mentality or the mindset, the plans, policies that we are holding right now. We are just in the position to complain about the complications that we are taking, that we are having so far. First we need to observe what is the psychology, what is the beautiful sort of emotion, beautiful sort of thinking process that we have in our mind. And according to that mindset, we need to choose the passion that we want to grab. Otherwise, if we do not actually understand ourselves, what are the best traits, what are the weaknesses, then definitely at that time what we are gonna um, do, or what we gonna think is just the decision, just that sort of position where we feel that we are still unsatisfied, we are still disappointed, and we are still not in that sort of position where we always want to be and always we want to contribute to the society so far. So all in all, what is the best conviction, what is the belief system that we all need to take into our consideration is that before making any decision, or taking any sort of impulsive sort of mindset, what we need to do is the self reflection that I am always emphasizing is the self talk, or the self resurrection, or let's say, actually I also want to give that sort of self back. If we you uh, read yourself well, if you go through with the emotion, what is flowing inside your brain, inside your heart, and at that time we can segregate, right? We can divide, make divide the actual thought of ours, and then we can act accordingly. You know what, lot of people, they want to be the legend of the history, but why only 1% of the people are successful to be the legend of the centuries, legend of the the decades, or the legend of the golden era? Because all in all, the point that I am stuck over here is just to know ourselves by our heart. Okay, if we want to sacrifice ourselves in the field of, humanity, first we need to read the psychology of human beings, what they eat, what they possess, the significant character, salient features, what are their disagreement, what are their dislikes, what are their likes, what are their psychology, or what are the beautiful sort of aspect that they want to proceed or develop so far. So while talking about the topic that I am talking right now is always hovering, and it is always making its round, making its circle to the human lives, civilization of the human beings. Because I cannot go away, I cannot ignore the people all in all, because people, they have such a super set of power. They have a super set of their mindset and the brain that they are holding, and at the same time the heart that they are holding, possessing, is so developed and so beautifully crafted by the artist. That mean the god, it cannot be compared and it cannot be replaced by any other other animals, because the heart and the brain that the human beings they do possess have such immense power, that using that sort of brain and that sort of heart, human beings are super powerful. And everything which at the earlier phase of the ancient time consider this tax is impossible, right now this tax has been transferred into possibility. Okay, so the flow of the conversation, the communications that I am giving right now is just focus on the mentality that we have take it for granted. Okay, what we always make the mentality of considering the human being, the power of a human being is so submissive, so meek, and so incapable of executing the ideas that we have already make it or set it into our brain and our heart so far. So what I actually mean to tell you is that the heart, the brain that we human being do possess is like a machine. In which way we want to use it, in which way we want to handle it, depends on the decisions that we people on the human beings it depend upon. Okay, so actually I am also in the position to make this moment so faithful, so fresh, and so much delighted, and actually so much enthusiastic and energetic show that the life right now you are leading gonna be so much successful by watching and by spending or by sparing your time in this show, in this reading session. You can define, or you can coin, or you can tell this program either philosophical program, either you can tell it is a motivational program. It all depends on you people, right? So without any further ado, for the past few days, or I have been, I think it's not few, for the past few days, actually I am reading this book for the past few months, okay, because of the tight schedule I've not been able to, complete it, but still I'm trying my level best to accomplish it, it by, not tomorrow, today, okay. So, if I talk about this book, this beautiful book is, of course, written by Michelle Obama, the first, lady of the United States. Actually, I do not want to introduce her as wife of President Barack Obama because she has already left the blueprint and she has her one shot of influence on the entire universe by her one tax because of her humanistic activities. Okay, she is a humanitarian as well. She's a student of law as well. And what I mean to tell you is that what I want to flow the message is that this book is also the implication of women empowerment. Okay, how the simple normal girl from a black community, she had raised her level of status from normal root grounded level to the high profiles. We can learn a lot from this book. And the first thing first, we all people are so much strong and so much capable and so much deserve to get to grab the opportunities that the universe have seen for us. But what is the lagging, what is the weaknesses point of we human being is that we are not actually observing that one, we are not utilizing that one, and we are still lagging what we want. So beautiful people out there, it is the book that is definitely it's a very well-known book. It is a memoir, and she is also known as best memoirist, and she is the author of all the book as well. But right now I have been investing my beautiful fruitful time just to plans line by line, going reading between the lines, understanding the themes, and critically I'm going with this book so that the life of not only myself but also the lives of all the people who are related or who are linked with my program, or let's say our program, or with my life. Okay, so I have already read it up to these pages so far. This book is not so bulky, but the messages, the ideas that is inside in this book is so powerful, so energetically crafted, and so much influential for all the girl and guys, and boys and girls, old and young, for everybody. This book is the source of inspiration. This book is a source of power, who actually want to make a difference in the society, who want to show the extraordinary ordinary in ordinariness in their touch in the execution, in the by their execution is most important. Here is what I am always inclined saying, or I have an orientation is that all people, they will not been always been able to do everything like Barack Obama he has done, like Michelle Obama have done, Michelle Obama has done, and at the same time the president of the very powerful country like Russia, the Vladimir Putin have done. But what I want to spread, or what I want to leave the beautiful message is that we can take the message, we can take the education, and we can be wiser enough to to select the strategies, plans that they have already used in their life, right? So beautiful people, don't be hesitated, and don't be think you are weak, you are meek, you are helpless, and you are supportless. You know what, the nature, the God, or the powerful Almighty have already, impart you with the strongest muscles, muscles of your body, the power of your heart, power of your mind, and there is nothing impossible for we human being to create the things that we desire for, right? So all in all, I have already read this book almost, uh, and this book is very much beneficial for all the levels of all the people around the world. What is the gist of this book is that Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, they have set the example of example is that even the normal people, even the people without so much opportunities, even people without the sufficient set of a property by their parents, what they have done in the global arena, in the entire universe, or let's say in the group of powerful nation, is that if we have the passion, dedication, and if we have the belief system in ourselves, and if we the execute the mindset, the positivity, not negative mindset, positive mindset in the continuous way, in the way we dedicate for our passion, then definitely there is nothing impossible that the people whom the American society, no offended, okay, American society, they consider black people, they are not actually the people, they're animals, like they are treated as animals. But all in all, they just break the ice, and they have created the history that even the black community can reach up their status, and they can change the profile from low profile to high profile, VIP normal people to the VVIP people. So far, so beautiful people out there. And not only it is a very inspirational book to the layman, it is also inspirational book to the teacher, army personnel, and at the same time the people who have a deepest passion of becoming politician. And at the same time, it is also inspiration to all the community, in term of Nepal, in term of Nigeria, and in term of all the people around the world. I think this book has left such an immense gravity and such an immense idea, and so much powerful and energetic. I cannot explain it. Like this book is magnet. Okay, this book is a magnet to to shift to set the exponential power for all the people. Okay, just words only do not work. What the work is that the execution and believing in ourselves, right? If we believe and do the work accordingly, then definitely there is nothing impossible. And the dreams that we consider that is a fairy tale, that's the dreams that we have seen in the daytime, that will definitely gonna transfer into reality, that this book teaches us. Okay, and there is the periphery that's on in the White House. Wow, so beautifully crafted. And there is the scenario and the other ideas, other messages this book have imparted to us is that we should not forget the beautiful heart who have helped us in our difficulties. Okay. What I have been sensing, what I have been experiencing in my life is that the people, when they do not have anything, they are just becoming so a deeper follower of other, as long as they start to earn name and fame, and the attitude and the egoistic level will definitely toss the sky. But what this book teaches us is that we need to be the person of same nature is there. Okay, if we do not forget our background, if we do not forget our pretext or the history, then without leaving our root, then definitely we can touch the horizon of the zenith or the sky so far. So we should not ignore the people who have definitely helped us a lot, because being a human being, we are a social being. We need to depend on sometimes the support of other people as well. So we should not take the credit of ourselves, because the credit or the support or the cure or the blessings or the love from other is very much important, whether you become successful or sometimes less successful, because the power of prayer, power of blessings, and power of support from the our near one and dear one is very important, and we need to respect and we need to love them as well. Okay, so there are so many things that I can deliberate, or I deliver, but there is also the confinement of time. I need to give my attention to the time as well. So today I want to talk, or I want to go with the lines no to self. Okay, what no to self. Okay, this is almost the end of the book, and I recommend you all beautiful people go through this book if you can read in hard copy. If not possible, you can go with the Kindle. And if it is also not possible, at least you can go audiobook, ebook, right? Ebook. And if not possible, then you can definitely follow me. Okay. Note to self, I'm going to read it loud. Note to self, dear miss, there you are in your jean jacket and breads, a long way from that little apartment on the south side of Chicago. You are at one of the finest universities in the world. You are smiling, and you should be. You worked hard for this, but even now, after you reached your goal, you are still not quite sure if you belong, and cannot get one question out of your mind: am I good enough? There aren't many kids here who look like you. Some arrived on campus in limousines. One of your classmates is a bona fide movie star, another is rumored to be a real life princess. Meanwhile, you got dropped off by your father in the family sedan. Years from now, you will learn that your parents had to take out new credit cards to pay your tuition. But, Nishad, what you will come to realize one day is that you are seeing only what you lack and not everything that your story has given you. You grew up surrounded by shawl and jazz and a deep anchoring love. Your parents taught you to keep your word and treat people with respect. They encouraged you to develop your own voice and use it. Those lessons Those lessons are more valuable than anything material. They will come in handy in the future in setting I want spoil for you right now. Your father's final lesson will come far too soon. He will teach you that life is fleeting, so laugh with him until your side hurts. Savor the grip of his hugs, the softness in his eyes. A day will come when those memories are all you will have. His absence will hit you like a cock. It's rock. It will cause you to rethink everything about yourself and your future. But don't worry, you won't have to go through any of this alone. You will open your heart to someone whose upbringing was nothing and everything like yours, all at the same time. He is driven by a hopeful set of ideals. He has grounded and kind and absolutely brilliant. And he is pretty good looking too. I thought you would appreciate that. His certainty about his path will feel like a challenge to yours. You will learn that even the best relationships take work, but that's okay. That's normal, and it's what gives your partnership its strength. Together, you will be blessed with two perfect little girls who will fill you with so much joy you can barely process it. Yet, you will still struggle to find a balance between your family, your husband's rising career, and your own sense of self. Be patient, you will get there. And just when you think you have done it, the four of you will be shot out of a cannon into the unknown. Everything you have fought for so hard, stability, balance, confidence, will feel like it's at risk. You will be attacked by people who have never met you and don't really care to. They will try to harm you for their own gain. Don't stop to their level. Stoop to their level. No matter how gratifying it might feel in the moment, hold tight to those values your parents taught you. Your family will make history, breaking barriers and filling out more complete pictures of the American story. You will meet two popes and the Queen of England. People will fill stadiums to hear you speak. Your family will make history. There are so many people out there like you, miss. Black girls and minorities of all kinds, working class kids from big cities and small towns, people who doubt themselves, who are uncertain about whether they belong, but so much to offer the world. Share your story with them, the struggles and the dreams and everything else. Show them that there is more beauty inside than they can see right now. That's how you will answer that question that's following you around, the one that sometimes keeps you up at night. You are more than enough, miss. You always have been, and you always will be. And I cannot wait for you to see that. Wow, so beautiful. Beautifully crafted, right? I think you people are enjoying as well. If you have that sort of, um, that sort of creeping, that sort of, hurt, curiosity, okay? Acknowledgement. As, as with everything I've done in my life, this memoir would not have been possible without the love and support of many people. I would not be who I am today without the steady hand and unconditional love of my mother. Wow. Miriam Searles Robinson, she had always been my rock, allowing me the freedom to be who I am, while never allowing my feet to get too far off the road. Her boundless love for my girls and her willingness to put our needs before her own gave me the comfort and confidence to venture out into the world knowing they were safe and cherished at home. My husband Barack, my love, my partner of 25 years and of most lovingly committed father to our daughters, has been a life partner. I could only have imagined our story. Our stories are still unfolding, and I eagerly await the many adventures left to come. Thank you for your help and guidance with this book, for reading chapters carefully and patiently, and for knowing exactly when to give a gentle stare. And so, my big brother, Craig, where do I begin? You have been my protector since the day I was born. You have made me laugh more than any other person on this earth. You are the best brother or sister could ask for a loving and caring son, husband, and father. Thank you for all. Thank you for all hours we spent with my team peeling back the layers of our childhood. Some of my best memories of writing this book will be our time together with mom sitting in the kitchen, reliving so many old stories. There is absolutely no way that I could have completed this book in my lifetime without an incredibly gifted team of collaborators whom I simply adore. When I first met Shara Corbett a little over a year ago, all I knew about her was that she was highly respected by my editor and knew very little about politics today. I would trust her with my life not just because she has an amazing and curious mind, but because she is a fundamentally kind and generous human being. I hope that this is just the beginning of the lasting friendship. Lear Lichtenberg has been a valuable member of the Obama world for more than a decade. He came into our lives as one of the hundreds of hopeful young Eva field organizers and has been with us as a trusted advisor ever since. I have watched I have watched grow into a powerful writer with an incredibly bright future. Then there is my editor, Molly Stein, whose enthusiasm, energy, and passion instantly drew me to her. Molly kept me bowed by her unwavering faith in my vision for this book. I am forever grateful to her and the entire Crown team, including Maya, Mabji, Tina, Constable, David Derek, Emma Berry, and Cheris Brandt, who supported this effort from the beginning. Amanda De Arino, Lance Fitzgerald, Sally Franklin, Carisha Hayes, Leonard. I also want to thank Marcus Dole for putting all the resources of a Penguin Random House behind this labor of love. I would not be able to function successfully in this world as a mother, wife, friend, and professional without my team. Anyone who knows me well knows that Melisha Winter in the other half of my brain. Mel, thank you for being my one side through every step of this process. More importantly, thank you for loving me and my girls so furiously. There is no one without you. Melisha is the chief of the staff of my personal team. This small but mighty group of smart, hardworking women are the folks who make sure I am always on point. Caroline, Alda, Morels, Chana, Clayton, McKenzie, Smith, Shamata, Tobman, and Alex May Sally, Bob Barnett. A special thanks to all those who helped bring this book to life in so many other ways. Pete Soja, Chuck Kennedy, Lawrence Jackson, Amanda Lucidon, Shamata Appleton, Christine Jones, Cheris Hogg, Aridel Vashier, Michael Norris, and Elizabeth Alexander. In addition, I want to thank the incredibly resourceful Ashley Woolheater for her thorough research and Gillian Brashiel for her meticulous fact checking. Many of my former staff also helped confirm critical details and timelines throughout this process. There are too many to name, but I'm grateful to each of them. Thank you to all the amazing women in my life who have kept me lifted up. You all know who you are and what you mean to me. My girlfriends, my mentors, my other daughters, and a very special thanks to Mama Ken. All of you have supported me during this writing process, and have helped me become a better woman. The hectic patch of my life as First Lady left little time for traditional journaling. That is why I am so grateful to my dear friend Verna Williams, who is currently serving as the interim dean and Nippert professor of law at the University of Cincinnati College of Law. I relied heavily on the roughly 1100 pages of transcripts resulting from our biannual recorded conversation during our White House years. I'm so proud of all that we accomplished in the East Wing. I want to thank the many men and women who dedicated their lives to help our nation, the members of the office of the First Lady, policy, scheduling, administration, communication, speech writers, social office, correspondence. Thank you to the staff, White House fellows, and agency details who were responsible for building each of my initiatives. Let's move, reach higher, let goals learn, and of course, joining forces. Joining forces will always hold a special place in my heart because it gave me real exposure to the strength and resilience of our outstanding military community. To all of the services members, veterans, and military families, thank you for your service and sacrifice on behalf of the country we all love. To Dr. Jill Biden and her entire team, it was truly a blessing and a joy to work side by side with you all on this very important initiative. To all of the nutrition and education leaders and advocates, thank you for doing the thankless everyday hard work of making sure all our children have the love, support, and resources they need to achieve their dreams. Thank you. to all of the members of the United States Secret Service as well as your families whose daily sacrifice allows them to do their job so well, particularly to those who have and continue to serve my family. I will be forever grateful and for their dedication and professionalism. Thank you to the hundreds of men and women who work hard each day to make the White House a home for the families who have the privilege of inhabiting one of our most treasured monuments. The ushers, chefs, butlers, florists, grounds crew, housekeeping, and engineering staff. They will always be an important part of our life. Finally, I want to thank every woman, every young person I ever encounter during my time as a first lady. To all the promising young souls that touched my heart over those years, to those who helped my garden grow, to those who danced, sang, cooked, and broke bread with me breathe with me. To those who remained open to the love and guardians I had to give. To those who gave me thousands of warm, delicious hugs. Hugs that lifted me up and kept me going even during my most difficult moments. Thank you for all giving me a reason to be hopeful. Wow, it's very, inspiring, and it's very, resourceful to all the human being out there who actually consider life is in, despair, life is in complication, and life has no meaning in itself, right? So I should not explain it more because you are already wise people over there, very much intellectual, holding PhD and a lot of level of degrees. And I think learning cannot be just the details from this short of book. What I want to make sense is that sometimes we need to use our common sense as well to be, steward, to be, brilliant, to be exponentially, powerful, and create the society beautiful place to live in. So I want to, relay the message that every human being, when he or she takes the step on this universe, he or she has certain responsibility to save the, a place where she or he born. So I am focusing, what I am right now emphasizing is that we need to dedicate, we need to have that sort of, philosophical insight, and at the same time, long term vision to serve the humankind first. And then the mud where we belong should be respected, and that should be worshipped with the heart of, heart of sacredness. If we understand our responsibility, and definitely if we are struggling hard, and if we are taking the path in slow motion also, but we should not think we cannot do, and we should not be so much hopeless, and we should not close the power of inspiration from within ourselves. So, what does this book stand, and what this book advocates is that when we want any sort of desire, right? That should be positive, that should be beautifully worshipped by the God itself or the nature itself, then definitely that sort of vision, that sort of, mindset, that sort of, imagination can be transformed into reality, and that gonna help us all human beings. So this is the the ideas that I have deduced right now. All in all, I am actually here to change, to make, to bring the slight change, not how to be only beautiful, only how to be only, a complainer, or how to be only, the aggressive, activist. But what I am here to make the people malleable, or what to what I want all the people just change from within. Okay, I do not just make money and just have your sophistication in your life and be very much materialistically minded people. Yeah, there is, this is also a side of our life. But what I have my emphasizes on our spirituality, our understanding, and our the level of vision, so that the seed that we have shown right now cannot give fruits right now, right? But what will be the consequences, or what will be the results at the latter phase of life, then that vision, that sort of thinking, and that sort of mindset gonna help a lot, and all the people can be benefited, and the region, yeah, the things that I have already told has right now it is in collective form, that will gonna turn into the massive help, massive support to the minorities that we call Samantha Great, like the people from lower level of society, that who are not privileged to take education, and they are very far away from the privilege, and they are deprived of even getting the basic needs to live, and they do not have that sort of mindset, and they are not so much knowledgeable to talk for their rights. Okay, so my emphasize, my on the laying and that sort of discourse is that we people are here to bring the difference to all the people, not only of Nepal, but entire the universe. Because if we understand the importance of the existence of the human beings, then definitely the place that we call Earth, that we call planet Earth, will not disappear from this whole universe. There is Milky Way galaxy, there is so many galaxies, there is so many universe, part of other androids, and other so many other heavenly celestial bodies. But why this earth is lively? Because here we belong, because earth belongs to us. So there should not be any sort of discrimination in terms of short size of their height. There should not be any sort of mockery sort of comments, because they have long short of their height, they're fat, they are dwarf. Actually, I do not want to say dwarf, but actually it is a slang word. And yeah, this is the thing. Only we need to make our world beautiful and lively, so that the generation of us, of ours, will gonna continue, and we will have the existence of human beings, not dinosaurs. Okay, there will not be the extinction like the existence of the dinosaurs, because we human beings have got that sort of immune system, that Darwinism theory, survival of the fittest. So to survive, obviously we need to struggle, and to struggle we need that sort of capacity, We need to build that self capacity, and we need to make ourselves strong enough to fight back the situation, the complication that come around us. So thank you so much for being with me. And सबैलाई भन्न चाहन्छु श्री पशुपतिनाथले हामी सबैजना मानवको चाहिँ रक्षा गरिदियोस्। किन भन्दाखेरि मान्छेले एउटा यस्तो विश्लेषणात्मक एउटा दिमाग लिएर आएको हुन्छ, उसले सानोतिनो कुरामा उसले चित्त बुझाउनु हुँदैन कि उसको जुन दिमाग छ यति धेरै महत्त्वकाङ्क्षी हुनुपर्छ, र त्यो महत्त्वकाङ्क्षालाई पुरा गर्नको लागि उसले त्यति नै साह्रो डटेर लड्नुपर्छ। तर उसले स्ट्रेटेजिकल्ली स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट हुनु पर्यो के पर्यो है। सो दिस इज द life that I'm going to end up with a lot of love, lot of support, lot of enthusiasm, and definitely lot of conviction, powerful conviction, and stay always blessed. Thank you all.